Okay, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, live reaction. We just watched the college football top 25. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Blue Bloods Fish Report, live reaction discussion on the college football playoff rankings released. Man, by the time this is posted, you probably already know, but man, we've got Georgia 1, Bama 2,
Bama State.
Michigan State 3, Oregon 4, Ohio State 5, Cincinnati 6. Dude, I'm telling you, when they got to the top 6 and we saw how it played out, I called it. 2 one-loss teams in the top 4. I got to sound off on this and then you go for it. But
go for it.
We've got 2 undefeated Power 5 teams. Power 5 teams barely in the top 10. I'm not mad at Cincinnati getting that 6th spot. I'm not mad at that because they're a group of 5 team, and usually when you're in the group of 5, that's just what happens. But the fact that Wake Forest and OU got this disrespected blows my mind. Not because, schedule comparison, head-to-heads, all that, whatever. You're a Power 5 team. You played your Power 5 schedule, and you've won every game. And I said it on the pod. If you've watched it or listened just earlier this week, we dropped it 2 nights ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Yep.
If Clemson had the resume that Wake Forest currently has, they're a top 2 team in this ranking. Book it.
Easily.
Blows my mind.
Easily.
2 one-loss teams. So that would give us a Georgia, Oregon, Bama, Michigan State. Now, as they even said on the little show, it'll sort itself out when everyone starts playing each other.
Definitely.
But OU, the only, what are they, 9-0 team? The only 9-0 team
9-0
in the nation. And yes, I get it. I'm an SEC guy. I'm an Arkansas guy. If you're watching, you see the helmet behind me. I love the SEC. No one's going to SEC more than me. But when you're a Power 5 team and you're 9-0, regardless of how you got your wins, you're 9-0.
You gotta reward
number
that.
8? Are you kidding me? And then what was Wake Forest? 9 or 10?
Wake Forest was they were 9 because Notre Dame was 10.
It's crazy.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, I said it on the pod. I said, why do we play the games if we're not going to reward somebody for being undefeated? No one dislikes OU probably. Well, there's a lot of people dislike OU more than me, but I'm not a big OU fan at all. I can't stand Sooner fans. If you listen to the pod, you know why. I think the committee's just setting up for what they think everybody in the country wants to see, which is Georgia versus Bama. We've been saying that from week 1. We've been like, oh man, Georgia, Bama, SEC final. If they go undefeated, then we both know they're going to the playoff. So at the end of the day, it's going to sort itself out. If you kind of touched on the whole thing of the undefeated deal, I'll focus on this. When you have Michigan State, you have Ohio State, and you have Michigan all in the top 7. And they all 3, they're all going to go through the cycle of playing each other within the next couple of weeks. We got 4 weeks left. In those next 4 weeks, Michigan State plays Penn State and Ohio State. Ohio State plays Michigan State and Michigan still has to play Penn State and Ohio State. So I think that position is going to sort itself out. If I have to make a prediction right now, if there's a team that's going to drop out of it, I say it's Michigan State. It's not because of the little brother bias on my end. I rewatched the Michigan State game, and outside of 5 dynamic plays, it's over. That they don't win that game. I think that spot at 3 is going to come down to Michigan and Ohio State. I honestly believe that. I think Ohio State beats Michigan State, and then I think it comes down to the head-to-head at the end of the day. And I don't know how that works on a tiebreaker. I haven't looked at the details, but even if Michigan State gets the tiebreaker, I think if Michigan finishes the season or Ohio State finishes that season with 1 loss, whether they can make it to the Big Ten championship game or not, depending on tiebreakers, I don't know how that works right now. They're a bigger money grab at the end of the day, and I don't foresee Oregon hanging in there either.
If you're
We
watching
got 4
this
weeks,
right
man, which
now,
is a long time.
if you're watching this right now, leave a comment right now letting us
Please.
know your
Yeah.
thoughts. If you're an OU fan, let us know how you feel
Oh,
right
you should be
now.
furious.
If for some chance, if you're a Wake Forest fan, if Wake Forest fans are even on YouTube, like I don't even know a Wake Forest fan personally, but if you're one of them, leave a comment. Let us know how you're feeling right now, because B. Holmes, I'm convinced of this now. I am convinced that tonight was a joke. It was simply to get people talking about the CFP. There is no way you can convince me that OU gets the number 8 rank at 9-0 for any other reason.